In this episode, we're just going to do a mini review of a mini camera. What I've got here is a VP Twin. Very interesting design, very simple. These were made to be extremely cheap. The camera's made out of Bakelite. It's basically made of three parts. There's the lens barrel, the main body, and then the back. And there's a few tiny pieces that are riveted in. These cameras don't have a latch or a hinge on the back. I think you can see here on the top the writing. To open, you've got to insert a coin into the slot on top and twist it. So we've got a coin here. Pop that open. See the inside of the camera. Very simple. There's no pressure plate. Two red windows for the half frame. There's a small spring to put tension on the film. Clicky film advance, like all good plastic cameras should have. 127 spool, just drops in there, there's nothing fancy about it. Not sure how smart it is to have a highly reflective piece of metal on the inside of a camera, but that's how they did it. One shutter speed, fixed focus. Shutter will fire for every stroke of the lever here, just like old-timey box cameras. And this particular example came out in 1952, and I've got an earlier one from the 1930s. The VP Twin originally came out in 1935, and it looked like this. There's a few differences between these cameras. The most obvious is probably that there's no nameplate on the front. It's just regular plastic. Also, the lens is on the inside of the camera instead of in front. So although it looks like it's missing the lens, it's actually just on the inside. Another interesting difference is the latch mechanism is different. Instead of using the coin to twist it open, this one you can actually just open with your fingers, although it's a little bit awkward. You can see the lens in there. You can also see that they have two springs in there for film tension, so they weren't skimping yet. The VP Twin went out of production during the war, and it took them a few years to get it back. I'm not sure why, but they didn't start making them again until 1952. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be taking any pictures with this. I don't have any 127 film. I just thought it'd be an interesting camera to look at because it's extremely simple. It's unusual construction, and it's really one of the smallest cameras ever made. Let me see here. Let's put this upright. Let's get a Leica over here for size comparison. That should give you some idea of just how tiny these VP Twin cameras are. I'm not entirely sure when they stopped making them. I'm guessing probably the late 50s. They're not too uncommon, although they don't really show up in the United States very often. But if you like something that's a little bit interesting, a little bit different, if you like camera designs that are extremely simple, this is definitely one to pick up for the collection. I really enjoy looking at these cameras and seeing how they work because the construction method and the design is just so brilliant for getting the most out of the least. Thanks for watching.